I was doing Uber Eats deliveries 2 days ago, and basically totaled my car. So I was about to go take my meds and go take a shower when I decided I'm just gonna sit down and I'm gonna handle part of the car insurance thing that was on my list. And this is actually very normal where I don't always follow my routine, fully all the way through before starting the stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. Um, for me, I know that there are some autistic people who absolutely must stick to a very specific routine and to follow it through the exact same way every time. And sometimes I do for some things, but I'm also an ADHDer as well, so it's like I'm also a little bit all over the place. So um, the important thing though is that I actually do the things that are on my list for my morning routine. So even if I start something else, it's fine as long as I go back to the morning routine and I finish it. Especially taking meds, I usually do that first before I do anything. But then, let's say I start doing something else and I get hungry, so I'll go eat and then go back to the thing and then realize I need to take a shower. Go take a shower, go back to the thing. That's how I function. So, about the car insurance thing. So the reason why I am doing something related to that and why I decided to take out my camera during this is because it's already fresh on my mind. Um, but so I had to file a car insurance claim through Uber because I was doing Uber Eats deliveries 2 days ago, and basically totaled my car because, how do I put this? So I basically accidentally ran a red light, and someone was crossing, like they were turning and I was going straight, and I T-boned them, and my car was just destroyed. I'm okay. I mean, the airbags went off, so that probably is a big part of the reason why I'm fine now, but, like, the other person's okay too. Their car. They're okay. I feel I should mention, I didn't hit a person, I hit a car, and the person was driving the car, and the person is okay. Their car has some damage, but it looks fixable. Mine, I had to scrap. And the reason I bring up the car thing is because the thing about me is, like, not first of all, not every autistic person can drive. It's difficult to do when you already have trouble processing things and multitasking. Because there's a lot going on when you drive. So I'm a pretty good driver, and I like to drive, but I have to be very specific about when I drive, and I have to make sure that I've had a full night's sleep. I have to make sure I haven't been emotionally, like, screwed up lately. I have to, basically I just gotta make sure I have all my needs met, so when I get in the car, I have the energy or the spoons to drive and to drive well. And normally I do. Like, this is probably the first time that this kind of thing has ever, like, happened, at least that's involved another car. I know I once kind of screwed up my car during the winter when I was about to try to, like, make a turn, and it was really snowy, and I slid and I, like, went over a curb, and that kind of messed up some things with my car, but that was more of a weather condition thing, and I mean, mixed with also me being stupid too, because I also have a hard time with directions, which probably would make someone wonder, why did I take the Uber Eats job? I can follow a GPS just fine. But if the GPS lags, if something happens, it's like, where do I turn? Where do I turn? Where do I turn? And that was kind of the situation here where it's like, I had missed my turn, I didn't look at the GPS, I'm like, oh crap, I missed my turn, tried to turn, but that was that previous incident with the snow, not this one. This one, I was not doing well. I felt like I had enough sleep. I think I had convinced myself that I was fine. And I'm like, yeah, I got enough sleep. I feel fine. I get in the car and I realize my reaction time isn't as fast. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just kind of try to be on the safe side and, pay better attention and stuff. And that didn't work because, I had zoned out, and then by the time that I knew it was happening, I had run a red light and my airbags went off. So I shouldn't have been driving that day. And that was actually kind of like really, that was really kind of scary, and also emotionally messed me up a little bit because I loved my car. That was like the nicest car I have had to this date. I've always had really junk cars, and I'll show a picture of what my car looks like because I really like it. So you should probably see it on the screen right now. It's just beautiful, and it's a Honda Civic, and it reminds me of my childhood because we had a Honda Odyssey van, and it was awesome. And this is what it looks like when it was destroyed. So, ouch. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna need to get a new car for sure. So I am very sad today. But I can't just sit here being sad. I mean, I'm handling this one step at a time, even though I hate this stuff. Like, this is hard for me because, especially having to respond right away, and I normally do pretty well in emergency situations, but the fact that I had to be the responsible one who talks to the police officer, who, files the report, and figuring out, like, I had to call a bunch of different people. It's like, you got to call the police, you got to call your insurance, you got to call someone to pick you up. I mean, you should probably call someone to pick you up before you call the insurance. But, like, it's like, what order do I do these in? What do I say? Who do I talk to? What am I supposed to do? What details do I report? What details do I not report? Do I... And I barely remembered to just take a photo of my car, before they had to tow it away. Eventually, later, I had to go to the junkyard and take more pictures for my insurance because I forgot to take enough pictures. And then I forgot to take pictures of the other person's car, so I had to ask them for pictures of their car. Thank goodness they remembered to ask her, like, contact information so I could do that. But yeah, that was a lot. It's a lot to handle. The day after, I just wanted to curl up and not do anything. I wanted to forget that it happened. I didn't want to have to handle it, but I'm handling it, and I'm doing better today now, and I'm gonna handle it. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the day. That's just kind of updating you to show you where I'm at. Yeah.